So we're going to do a quick 5-minute walk on the treadmill just to get the blood pumping, get the heart rate up a little bit, and then we are doing upper today. So we're going to transition from one back exercise, one chest, to one shoulders, to one back, to one shoulders, to one chest, and repeat. So tomorrow, I'm currently 1 week out from my show. So now we're just trying to mitigate any potential risk of injury and anything like that. Just to make sure that my body's being looked after, as opposed to pushing myself to the limits, if that makes sense. One of the side effects of dropping to a low body fat or chasing a low body fat is that your body tends to get very cold. So you'll see I've got my pajama bottoms on, and I'm going to take these off now. I'm actually going to have to take my shoes off as well. But what I'll do, I'll tend to keep all these layers on just to get, again, heat to the muscle so I get a better pump. When I take off my hoodie and everything like that. So I'm taking up the incline to about 2.5 or so. Just going to take the speed up to a nice little bit of a walking pace. Again, also just to get the heart rate up. I don't really want to go into a training session cold. Right, so we're going to move into it's free. We're going to move into a divergency row first. We're primarily going to do one back, one chest, one shoulders, and continuously rotate and aim for 3 exercises on each. So we're going to work one side each time, so unilaterally. Aiming, we're not trying to pull up here because we don't want too much shoulder work. We're aiming to hit nice and low and actually activate the lats. So we're pulling in, squeezing through the elbow and hitting that lat, just like that. We're going to go for 12 to 15 reps just to warm up. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. Follow me into the fire.
How was that?
Huh?
How was that?
That's alright. Next on the list, machine chest press, plate loaded. What we're going to do, again 3 sets, working sets of 2 sets, 12 to 15, and 1 heavy set, which is around 6 to 10 reps. Focus on when you're doing it. We're aiming to push, I use the palm of my, so this part here of my hand, just because I feel it gets a lot better connection as opposed to just gripping it. So I tend to try place my hands into my palms into the handles and then push up and squeeze. That way you don't want the elbows flaring, you don't want any shoulder engagement like that. Where primarily just through your chest and pushing right through. Nice and simple. through my thumbs, up, control. So this is convergent shoulder press. So when we're approaching it, same sort of format as how I use the chest press. This is what works for me anyway. You don't have to do this. I tend to place my palm of my hand into the handle first, twist my arm. So then you got that nice. You should feel a bit of a stretch across the top here. So you've got isolation on the shoulders. And then we're working up. We don't want the elbows out like that, so risk of injury. Controlling it all the way through, pushing up through the hands. As it gets heavier, you can obviously grip the handles, but as you're warming up, to get the blood flowing to the right areas, tend to keep it loose. That's a simple fact. So, seated row. So on to our second back exercise. Primary focus on this one, so we'll work middle part of your back. Especially being a men's physique competitor, you want a nice thick, wide back. And you see a lot of people, especially amateurs, their backs aren't that developed in the middle, so I try and put a lot of focus into my middle part of my back. So what we're going to do, keep the core tight as you pull back. We're not doing any of this motion. Keeping that chest up, control, pull through your elbows, up, squeeze. Slowly release, stretch, and pull. Stretch the lats, and pull. Let's get into the work.
I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. Six deep in the fish floating on the river. You're going on a devil dance to the Macarena. Black on my eyes and the cold as a cadaver. I'm a mortal motherfucker, can't see me in the mirror. Crown on my head and the thorns on my mind. Blade in the flesh and you drinking my wine. I kiss you, disappear you and I keep it a secret. I know you wanna fuck me and you'll never forget it.
Mate, we are ready.
How are you feeling?
We're getting there. Hard work's pretty much done. So yeah, like I said, a week out tomorrow. That being Saturday. And it's just peak week. So load up the food. Been depleted for so long. It's gonna be exciting. Yeah, so when obviously carbs come in, this should even come tighter.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's water between the skin, carbs soak up with the water, get that sort of tight look. But I'll look into the distance now.
Men's Health magazine front cover.
going back on the treadmill. I'm currently still programmed 13,000 steps a day. Trained a little later this morning. So yeah, I've got to hit 13,000 and I'm currently only on 4,600. So I'm going to do a couple thousand steps here and then I'll accumulate the rest throughout the day just by going on walks, taking the dog out, those sorts of things. And then as of next week, which is peak week, so the lead up to the show, a lot of the things change. My steps come down, my cardio comes down, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, post-workout is a 10 cal jelly pot. I'm joking, it's not post-workout, but a good diet hack is to make you feel full. These pots, even though they say 10 calories, are actually only 3 calories per pot. So I'll have 2 of these, and it just curbs the hunger a little bit. So if you are dieting, or yeah, you're in the middle of a cut, these are good little mini diet hacks. So that is the workout finished. Being this close to prep, it is literally, oh, that was the car. Being this close to prep is literally just about trying to reduce injury risk and trying to just chase a pump, because obviously we're not going to be progressing numbers, being on low food and low calories. But as of Monday, food goes up during peak week, which is exciting. But yeah, the workout was decent. Managed to get a little bit of a pump on. Bit of a different style in terms of I had someone actually filming the workout and almost like a day in the life type video. So if you do like this style, then let me know in the comments, because obviously my best mate is a videographer, which is always handy. So yeah, if you do like this type of style, then let us know in the comments. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you are new, I've had a few new subscribers, which is very nice. But yeah, I'll speak to you during peak week.